Are you interested in working with young children? Here's a lab for you to consider. You can work with young children one-on-one as their emotional coaches and reading partners to help them acquire emotional knowledge. You can play numerous roles as head teachers, storytellers, or puppeteers. More importantly, you will learn various research processes from designing the procedure, collecting data, to analyzing and presenting data in local, regional, and national conferences. It is a way for you to extend classroom knowledge to developmental concepts, experimental designs, questionnaires, and observation techniques to field-based research projects, connecting with services to at-risk children in the community.
In Dr. Dandy's Animal Learning and Behavioral Pharmacology Laboratory, we are investigating learning in rats and factors influencing impulsive choices using operant delay discounting tasks. Other topics include influences of environmental enrichment and physical exercise on spatial learning and novel object preferences in rats. We present our research findings at conferences, and students in the lab stay up to date on relevant research by reviewing recent empirical articles during our weekly lab meetings.
Dr. Gillis's lab studies adventure therapy. Dr. Gillis and his colleague Dr. Keith Russell at Western Washington University have external grant funding to study adventure therapy in the treatment of young adults with substance use issues. They hypothesize adventure therapy experience combined with mindfulness while in nature provides insight into behavior change. As students in the lab, we are examining the clinical, statistical, and practical significance of adventure therapy. We have recently submitted for publication a meta-analysis of the Youth Outcome Questionnaire. It's an adventure in research.
In Dr. Hepner's Social and Psychology Wellness Lab, we focus on the topic of mindfulness and how it relates to personal health and wellness. We have undertaken two main projects as a group. One looks at the effect of mindfulness on people's own health goals, and the other explores different ways we can induce mindfulness in the lab, which includes things like breathing and meditation exercises. Each lab member is also developing their own research proposals and will be collecting data in the coming semesters.
Hello, I'm Alicia Riefler, and I'm a student researcher in Dr. Isaac's Behavioral Neuroscience Lab. We've been studying a variety of topics using crickets as our behavioral model. By using crickets, we are able to design a wider range of projects while learning about proper animal welfare practices, keeping costs lower, allowing us to conduct more projects, and gaining experience designing and building custom apparatuses for our projects. We have explored learning tasks, pharmacological treatments, and more.
The research in Dr. Taylor and Dr. Wood's lab focuses on how race and poverty-related experiences influence the development of children and adolescents. This past year, students in the Social Issues Lab conducted secondary data analysis to examine how experiences of racial discrimination and financial strain are related to academic motivation in high school students. This coming year, we will begin exploring stereotypes about race and poverty. We will collect and analyze data from local children and from the psychology subjects pool. We expect to submit our research for presentation at regional and national conferences.
In the Georgia College Psychophysiology Lab, we apply techniques from neuropsychology and psychophysiology to study adults with and without ADHD. Students work with measures including quantitative electroencephalography, the QEEG, event-related potentials, ERPs, and electrodermal activity, EDA. In this lab, you will learn how to prepare participants for data collection, facilitate data collection, and gain experience processing psychophysiological data. Lab members learn how to work collaboratively, effectively communicate research objectives, and present concepts in a professional manner.
In Dr. Young's Cognitive Research Lab, student researchers gain hands-on experience investigating various cognitive phenomena, including attention, working and long-term memory, and decision-making. In addition to learning about resume building and applying to graduate school, students collaborate on all aspects of the research process. This includes writing IRB proposals, developing computerized cognitive tasks and questionnaires, collecting and analyzing data, and sharing research findings through poster presentations at local and regional conferences.